like the difference, but yeah, talking about connection and the difference between training by yourself versus training with a friend or like a group.
Yeah, and the mindset around training.
Yeah,
and stuff like
just
that.
the different benefits in that.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Oh yeah, clap. Okay. Hey guys, so Crystal and Malia here. So today we're going to be talking about connection and why it is so important to have like-minded people around you when you're training, and how your mindset can change when you're training with other people and stuff like that as well. So connection. So let's start with how if you have someone with you training with them, and how much stronger you feel like you are when you're actually with someone and stuff like that. So
That was good.
Fuck off.
Busting you up, girl.
Alright, so why is it important to train with someone? Why do you feel?
I've definitely noticed the difference between like training by myself versus training with someone, with a partner, or with a group. I can still really push myself when I do like a workout, but it's just that next level when you are training with a friend. Like you might not hit a weight that you think you could hit, but you end up hitting it, and they're just there encouraging you and pushing you. You might not finish that full set, or if you guys are both like really vibing in that, and you're like, one more, let's do another one, or let's add this on, let's do that, and you just kind of get like a really good flow going, and just the energy and the excitement and like the fun that it kind of brings, and it really makes like a huge difference.
Yeah, and then the energy levels as well. So if one person's feeling quite flat, another person's feeling quite good, you kind of, like what you said, match that person's energy, feel like you can push yourself a lot more than what you would have if you were by yourself. So if you were by yourself and you're like, oh, I don't think I want to do that weight, but the person next to you is thinking, oh no, you can go heavier than that.
Yeah.
So
it's like having someone in your corner, and pushing you outside of your mind, pushing you outside of, I guess, your comfort zone as well.
Pushing out of your comfort zone, pushing the limit as well. But definitely.
Yeah. It's good. What else?
Difference between. I feel like I notice a difference between training by myself versus like training with you.
Yeah.
Because you're probably the person I train with. But definitely when I try, like you said, when you train by yourself, you still push yourself, but sometimes you feel a bit flat or off, so you won't go as hard as you wanted to.
Yeah.
But
or you'll be like, oh, that's enough.
That's enough for today. And then this is it. But yeah, noticing that that difference when I train with you, for example, you lift heavier than me, you're stronger than me, so I'm always trying to chase you pretty much.
And I'm always like, she's catching up, I gotta keep increasing.
Keep
keep pushing her.
Yeah, but it's good.
It works both ways.
It works both ways.
Yeah.
I like it because you're training with your mates.
Yeah.
Either way.
And it's like friendly competition too. It's like boosting each other up and egging each other on, and just like wanting to encourage each other to be better,
you want to see them succeed,
yeah.
So you want to see them lift heavy
shit. Absolutely. Like, just go do it.
Go do it, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that part.
Honestly, that would be my favourite part of training, is just that energy that you get, seeing each other succeed, like seeing that look on like your partner's like face when they've just lifted something that they thought they couldn't lift, or like doing extra reps and they thought they couldn't do it, and after they finish their set they're just like, oh, I just did that. Like,
and that makes them feel really good, and then you feel really good too, because you knew they could do it.
Or they're looking in the mirror and they see a new muscle coming in. It's like,
so
it's so cool. It's like, you just like film each other and you're like, look at that muscle on you. It's so good.
Like, look at that muscle, it's coming through. You didn't see that before. But training with people who, like, that's another thing. You may think, oh, I don't look too good, but you have like-minded people who have similar goals with you as well. So if they see something in you that you don't see, you'll always be your worst critic as well. But if you have people that are around you and you feel like you can't do it, definitely changes how you kind of see yourself, because you may think, oh, you know, I don't feel good enough to be, you know, around these people. I don't feel like I'm in the same position as these people as well. Kind of see it as you don't really know how long they have been training for as well.
Yeah.
So you got like what 10 years plus ahead of me.
Yeah.
But like so I'm always trying to, you know, keep up with you, train with you.
Yeah.
But kind of seeing you as a role model, not as not as a threat kind of thing. People kind of be like, oh, you know, I'll stay away from them. They don't, you know. I don't know, like it's just.
I so get you.
You get what I'm saying? Like sometimes people will be like, oh, they've been training way longer than me. There's no way I could ever look like that or catch up, but you can't compare.
Yeah.
And
it's like even like me, let's say like Anita for example, like I've been training longer than her, but she's just like insane. Like her strength is insane, like her muscle is absolutely insane. But I fucking look up to her, like she's younger than me as well, and I absolutely like just look up to her, and like when I train with her, I'm like striving to not so much be like her, but I'm striving to be like, if she can fucking do that, like what can I do? Like it just makes it possible, like seeing someone else who's better than you or where you want to be. It's like, fuck, if they can do it, I can do it, and it just gives you such like belief in yourself as well. And
that's it. That's how I feel when I train with you, because it's, you know, you've done a competition before. You know, you lift heavy shit. I'm like, okay, like let's see if I can do that too, and like seeing, like following your little footsteps, and always seeing you as a role model, but then also getting to train with you as well. You know, pushing limits that I wouldn't really push. And then being like, I did that, and then it feels good after.
And then you reverse it, because then you're like that for other people then stepping in who look up to you, and you then become that role model for them, and it's like, fuck, now I'm the role model. That's so cool.
It's cool. Yeah. It's definitely cool.
That's good. That's good.
Alright.
We fucking nailed it.
Do we just do this
together, I think? Together, connection. Let me just check that that's still good.
Yeah, good idea.
Going, yes, sweet. Cool.
My brain is not working.
We can kind of just maybe add extra stuff.
Maybe you can talk about what it was like when you didn't have that connection, maybe before, if you were
training, so,
or like you feel out of place with different people, but when you come together with like-minded people, how you feel much more driven and motivated.
100%.
And having that, just not having heaps of people around you, having a smaller circle. And stuff like that. I don't know.
No, that's good. I know in the beginning when I very first kind of like started training and it was just myself, like my mindset would come in and kind of like talk me out of things. Like it would, sleep in a bit longer, don't go to the gym today. Rather than pushing an extra set, I would say, oh no, I'm done, like that's enough. Or I'd only kind of train what I wanted to train versus like training everything that I know I need to train and things like that.
And then a little bit lost.
Yeah, just feeling like, you do feel a little bit lost, like you're kind of let that mind kind of take over and control a little bit. But when you've got that goal, you're a lot more driven and you've got more direction, and then you add people into the mix as well who are on that same goal, like,
same journey,
same
path as you.
Literally, it's like those voices like just don't have a chance to come in. Like they're just like there's no chance. Like they're just gone. And if they come in, like you just reach out to you know, you reach out to people and let them know where you're, like how you're feeling in that moment, and you know, they either slap you and tell you to get on with it and move on and stop thinking about it, or like, you know, they're there to kind of really listen and help you through those thoughts, and you know, make you feel good and make you realize like your worth and like, you know, how good you are actually doing. And then it makes you reflect on yourself and be like, okay, well actually I'm actually feeling pretty good, maybe those thoughts aren't quite true, and things like that.
Yeah, and having a good support system, even when you are feeling down, having the right people who can be there for you when you are feeling your worst, and having the same people who are there when you're feeling really good as well. So then you help each other when you're down.
Yeah.
So you're not always there for the good times, but you're helping them for the bad times as well.
100%.
Otherwise, it's not really fair. Just always
Yeah.
being there for someone at the good times.
Yeah.
And then when they need your help, when they really need someone, it's not fair.
Yeah.
So if you can have that person with you the whole time, I know that you're having a shit day or whatever, but they bring you up, they help you with your training,
Yeah.
and if you make you feel really good, because maybe you wouldn't have trained that day because you were feeling like shit.
Yeah.
But if you have that good support group, you have a good circle around you and people that you can rely on
100%.
and help you when you need help. You need that extra push in the gym
Yeah.
to help you really
Literally.
get to that next level and not let your emotions take over, or not let your mind take over. Because at the end of the day, discipline doesn't care how you feel.
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
it's about what you do to get to that next level, and having
Absolutely.
a good support system, having a good connection with people to help you get to that next level without letting your emotions interfere. And I feel that if you train with other people as well, you tend to forget about how you feel anyway,
Yeah.
and you kind of step into,
because you don't want to ruin the mood.
you don't want to
right?
ruin it, you want to make
You're feeling a
sure.
bit flat. You want to be like, well, they're
Yeah.
beaming, like they're on fire. I don't want to like ruin their mood. I want to like rise to their mood and like feel good myself as well. And it just shifts you, and you change. Like, you know, you want to feel better.
It makes you feel better as well because they're feeling good. So you're like, oh, okay, maybe I should be feeling good
yeah.
too. So yeah, so you kind of want to be like a better person, when like you feel better when you're around like-minded people as well.
100%. Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah. Same. It's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I need to get rid of this.
At the end. Just cut to you.
That's good.
No, definitely. I feel like that's so important though.
100%. Yeah.
You could, like, yeah, I was gonna say like,
I've honestly never enjoyed training more. I've never enjoyed training more than like training with people and just being on those
how
times.
was that?
Just that on you.
But no, like before, like if you find that you have people around you who aren't supporting you, it's not your fault. You're just hanging around the wrong people. Because I know that before I was here, I had people who would like be like, oh, you're going to the gym, why are you doing the gym? Or, you know, you weigh your food, why are you doing your food like that? But when you are around people who are also doing it,
Makes it so much different, hey?
you feel like you belong.
You're not made to
Because
feel guilty for your choices.
No.
Like, but it's like it's no different if someone was to be a dancer and they're doing they're learning choreography for dancing and they're spending hours practicing that, or you know, if they're doing swimming and spending hours in the pool and stuff like that.
yeah, it doesn't have to just be the gym.
Yeah, it can just be anything, you know, and it's just finding what you love and what you enjoy, and then surrounding yourself with people who, have the same goals as well.
Yeah, definitely. Because if you surround yourself with people who don't have similar goals to you, you're going to question yourself and be like, oh, should I really be doing this?
Yeah.
Or is this the
100%.
right thing for me? But when you actually surround yourself with like-minded people, you're like, okay, I'm in a good spot. People are also trying to better themselves by doing, you know, what you're doing as well. Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's cool. Is there more you want to kind of add to it? Or should we do like another topic, you reckon?
I don't know. What do do you think?
What's your favourite part about lifting heavy? Why do you like to lift heavy?
Just the feeling of lifting heavy after.
Yeah.
You feel good because sometimes I feel, oh, I can't do that. And then even though, you know, you may be cutting and then like Jonah the other day,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, you can lift heavier than that, and I'm getting a new PB
Yeah.
and stuff like that too, which feels really good, I think. And then when you have people around you who are like, told you you could do it, and you feel accomplished.
Yeah. It's so satisfying when you beat your mind. Like that is my favourite thing out of everything is if I have something come up that I want to do and my mind says you can't do it, I'm instantly like, fuck it, like I'm going to do it because like I need to now do it because my brain said I can't do it and I want to prove it wrong and, you know, and like, yeah, lifting weight and then being able to, you know, achieve it and accomplish it and then being like, yeah, see, I won, I beat you, you didn't beat me.
Yeah, your mind will definitely try and take over, but it's up to you at the end of the day if you're going to push past that barrier
100%.
or you're going to keep pushing.
And that's like having like-minded people and having that connection to kind of like push you past that and help you through that themselves.
Yeah,
It makes all the difference.